Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about 4 fragrances that are my favorite unisex fragrances. I love these both on men and women. I love these on myself. These are like, I think these are my top favorite. I don't want to say it, but I think they are. I lean towards a little bit of a masculine kind of scent vibes a lot. I love sweeter, sensual, really dark, mysterious, heavy scents, and I feel like all of these have that kind of quality. I hope that you guys are into those kind of fragrances, but I'm super excited to share them with you guys, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is this one here. This is Ambre Nuit by Christian Dior. Look at the bottle first of all. So sleek and elegant, and I love the fact that this is magnetic. It just makes my day. Now I love this fragrance so much. It is so sensual, it is so cozy and warm, and I'll spray it and kind of talk you guys through the notes and what I smell. So the notes of this fragrance include top notes of bergamot, grapefruit, middle notes of damask rose and pink pepper, and base notes of guaiac, wood, cedar, ambergris, and patchouli. So to me, the starting of the perfume, the top notes that really shine through are definitely the bergamot and the grapefruit, because those are the ones that are in here. But I feel like this is a really pleasant start because the citrus is trying to shine through first, so that it kind of calms your nose down a little bit and gives you a little bit of freshness, but not too much, because this is important in this fragrance because it kind of dries down so warm and so cozy, and the amber really dominates the fragrance afterwards when this dries down. So it can be quite heavy, so the citrus I feel like is quite important for you to smell in the top notes. It then goes into the rose in here, and the rose is sweet, but then the pink pepper kind of makes it into this amazing spicy little rose moment, and it's not fresh in any way. It turns it into quite a dark element. I feel like the rose is not fresh floral, it's quite dark and deep and rich in this fragrance, and I just love it. I think this is such a nice unisex perfume. It is incredibly sensual, it's incredibly boozy as well. I can smell a lot of the fizziness and the booziness in here, and it is just so good. What makes this perfume super unisex is definitely the powder in here. It's really slight, okay? It's not overwhelming, so don't think that this is going to be too feminine because there's a powdery note in here. It's very slight, it's really slight, but it just makes the perfume that much unique, and that like one little step above everything else. It's just so freaking good. I would wear this perfume on like a winter night out, something with like a turtleneck, a big coat, and I just have this on and I smell incredible. It definitely is like, it's starting to get rose heavy, and the amber just dominates this perfume, man. It is so good. I highly recommend this if you want to share this perfume like with your partner, or if you want to gift it to, you know, your significant other. I think this is like an incredible unisex fragrance, and if anyone wears this, they're automatically attractive. I just think this is such an attractive perfume, and it's just so nice. The performance of this perfume is even more outstanding. I think I could not expect anything less out of this perfume. It wears really well. Projection is like incredible as well. People can smell it when I walk by, and it is just such a warming scent. I feel like on a winter day this is going to be perfect. Okay, so now let's move on to the second fragrance. Now this one is my absolute favorite. You can see the amount of dent I put in here. It is just so good. This is Jazz Club from Maison Margiela, the replica line, and this fragrance just lifts me off the ground, man. I think this changed the perfume game for me. I always kind of tell myself that this is not my favorite Maison Margiela, the replica line perfume, but I kind of feel like it is. I really do think this is my favorite perfume, and it's just so good. This is the perfume that kind of introduced me to the note of tobacco, and I realized immediately that I love that note in perfumes. It is done so nicely in this perfume. I feel like I've definitely smelled other perfumes where the tobacco is so heavy and it just straight up smells like cigarettes, but this one is like done in the most amazing way. So let me just read the notes for you guys here. So the notes include pink pepper, neroli, lemon. Middle notes include rum, java vetiver oil, clary sage, and base notes include tobacco leaf, vanilla bean, and styrax. Oh my gosh, is this the perfume of my dreams? I love it. If someone wears this, I think I would pass out, because that is how much I love this perfume, and that is how much I think if another person wears this, like, they are immediately gonna be so attractive to me. Like, I just love this scent so much. Now, this smells like I'm sitting in an old school, like, vintage cafe, and they're like playing music, and maybe I'm in a jazz club and they're playing the most sensual kind of music, like ba-da-ba-ba, and it is just, I'm having a great old time. People are complimenting me from left and right. They know I look great, they know I smell great, and that is just what I envision with this scent. I just love it so much. So to me, tobacco is very apparent in this perfume. Like, you can smell it right away. You can smell the rum, you can smell the booziness, you can smell, like, when it dries down, it becomes a lot more sweeter and a little bit spicy. So what I don't smell in this perfume is probably the citrus note, like the lemon in here. I don't think it's listed as an accord, but like, seeing it on, you know, the notes, I don't think I really smell it at all. What I do smell is vanilla, a lot of sweetness, a lot of that rum. I smell so much of the booziness in here, and I think that's my favorite part. I smell a lot of amber spiciness, and I think this is just such an incredible fragrance, and it almost smells vintage. That's like how I associate the smell. Like, it smells vintage to me, and it's just so good. I love this scent so much, and I think I'm gonna say it. I always am like, no, this is not my favorite scent from the Maison Margiela line, but the replica line, but honestly, Jazz Club is my favorite scent. It's just so freaking good. It's so good, and it is quite masculine, I would say that, but I don't mind wearing it. So if you like masculine scents, definitely wear it. Whenever I wear it, I do get complimented by my friends, and they say that this smells amazing. So yeah, to each their own. The tobacco, I can smell it so much. Love this scent so much. I have another one from the replica line. This is by the Fireplace. Now, I always think this is my favorite fragrance, but I think Jazz Club is what I love the most. But this is a close second, man. This is a really close second. Oh, this is a close second. Now let me just go through the notes for you guys. So top notes include cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom. Middle notes include chestnut, guaiac wood. Oh, what is this? Guaiac wood. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but anyways, juniper. And base notes include vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmeran. Now, this scent is literally, imagine yourself sitting by the fireplace. Period. This is what that smells like. Like, imagine yourself having a bonfire or sitting at a fireplace, and imagine yourself out, you know, outdoors and not like at your home, like maybe outdoors, and you have a nice little fire going on and everyone is sitting there and you guys are chatting and you guys are having the best food, and then comes in the s'mores and you're smelling the s'mores, you're toasting the marshmallows on the fire, and it's just a grand old time. This is what this smells like. That is what this smells like. It is an incredible scent. I love the chestnut in here. The chestnut is what gives that roasty kind of vibe to the scent, that like burning wood kind of scent, and it's just so good. Again, this is quite sweet because of the heavy vanilla in here, but I feel like it is also very woody, but the woodiness is done in the most incredible way. It literally smells like something is on fire. And I think sometimes when we smell like incense, for example, when we smell incense, I love the smell of incense. So if you are into incensey kind of note, this I think you would love, because that is what this smells like. Either you're gonna hate it or you're gonna love it. There's like no in between with this scent. Some people are like but it becomes a nice warm cozy scent the more you wear on yourself. And I think that this is a really complimented fragrance, because when my sister wore it, when my brother wears it, they always get compliments. They always come back and they're like, oh, you know, I got compliments on my perfume today. I'm like, well, you gotta thank me because I'm the one who got it. It's such a good scent. Like, it is so freaking good. Can I just stay here and smell my perfumes all day? Because honestly, I would love to do that. I would love to just stay in this room and sniff all of my perfumes all day long. I mean, that's basically what I do. My last scent to introduce to you guys, this is, I think, a little bit more masculine. Like all 3 scents that I just introduced, honestly, I wear them all the time. So I think they're perfectly okay to be like a unisex scent, but this one is more heavy on the like masculine side. But if you want to wear it, you can, honestly, like no one's judging, and I would love to wear this. I just didn't get the chance to, but it is empty. This is Tam Dao, the EDP by Diptyque. Diptyque is a very interesting house to me. If you remember, I got this, and the day I blind bought this. So the day I got it, I went into the store and I was just smelling all the fragrances, and they were so polarizing. Like, they were very hard for me to like, and I was so glad that I got Tam Dao, because that was the only scent that was speaking to me. I kind of did a good job at blind buying this, because this is the only fragrance that I like. Now it's like empty because my brother used the hell out of this perfume. This perfume, I think, was the only perfume that I could kind of use from Diptyque. Everything else was so overwhelming and just something too strong, I think, or too green, or too aquatic, or too citrusy. So there was always something about a perfume from their house that I was like, And then when I smelled Tam Dao, I was like, yeah, man, this is good. If a man smelled like this, if a man smelled like any of these perfume, trust me, honestly, you will be the best smelling person, because this is so good. Okay, let's go through the notes. Top notes include Italian cypress, myrtle, and rose. Middle notes include sandalwood and cedar, and base notes include Brazilian rosewood, spices, amber, and white musk. Now, forgive me if I sometimes butcher the notes. Obviously, like, I wouldn't know every note. I don't know how to pronounce every note, but anyways, this, I always say this whenever I want to describe this fragrance. This is my description, okay? Imagine yourself in the morning, okay? It's so crisp outside. It's like that really cold wind, and you have a nice little scarf on, and you're going for a walk, maybe not work, don't think about work, don't think about important stuff, and you're just the main character of your life, and you're just walking in this cold, crisp morning with trees that are surrounding you, and it's just the best morning, and you know you smell so good. That's what this perfume is. I would say this is very, very woody. Okay, if you don't like woody notes, you might not like this, but if you're a fan of woody notes, I think this is like the best thing to have. Quite dry. Like, the reason why I like describe it on a cold, crisp morning, because the fragrance is quite drier, like when you smell it, and it's just like this dry, woody, just, oh my gosh, fragrances are hard to describe. It's just amazing, and it's spicy, but you're not gonna smell sweetness out of this. You're not gonna smell like a very heavy amber, even though there's amber in this fragrance. You're not gonna smell a heavy amber in this. It's just so good, and it definitely leans more towards the, you know, masculine side. Now, the only thing that I just wish this fragrance just did, I just wish it was just better performing. It performs like shit. That's why it's like all on, because you have to overspray it for people to smell it, and it's just like the performance is so bad. And I wonder if that's the same with every kind of Diptyque scent. Like, if it is, if you guys know, you know, how like Diptyque performs, like if you have more than one in your collection, let me know, because I really want to know if all the perfumes perform this bad, because honestly this performed, but I still wanted to kind of introduce the scent to you guys, because the scent is there, like it is there, the scent is amazing, but the performance is so bad. That were four unisex perfumes that I love. I know that they're a little bit, you know, like heavy and just strong, but that is just the type of scent I want. If you guys want fresh perfumes recommendations for men or women, or like unisex, then just let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely do one again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of inspired you. These are one of my favorite perfumes, guys. These are like my top, they're top, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, do all the shebang you're meant to do on YouTube, and let me know what other videos you guys want to watch, and I will do them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.